Well, an hour and a half on motorway, and it's breakfast time. Can't wait. So bike's out and looking across this wonderful landscape I've got from where I live. The clouds are down, but the weather forecast says it's going to stay fine with a bit of sun this afternoon. So I can only go off what the forecast is. Look at this wonderful CBF 1000. Look at her. It's my lovely inline 4, and she's great. I can't find a fault with her. She pulls like a train. There is a fault. The fault is she don't sound like a VFR. But luggaged up and raring to go. Good morning, folks. It's 11 o'clock. Decided to take this shiny CBF out. Got it geared up. Look at her. Superb. Into Batman in her. Yes, her. Well, I set off and it's been cold up that motorway. I ain't got heated grips, but it's we're just outside Windermere, just having a bit of a leg stretch, having a hit and a miss in toilet. A lot of bikers out, all seem to be exiting lakes. Anyway, we're not, we're going up through lakes, Windermere. And look at it over there, look at the hills, can you see the sunshine? Superb. So, we'll see what the rest of the morning, mid-afternoon brings as we go down into Lake Windermere and have a look round. Right, hitting the mid break. Pulling out there, struggle to pull out, cars everywhere, not one of them pulling over because people are exiting from petrol station. That car that came past me must have been doing about 80 miles an hour and he had a free lane outside. You could see us plainly. Anyway, as we know, there's always the jugheads. Wow, look at lakes opening up a little bit now. Sun shining on them hills. Was it a mistake? To come out today. Sun shining on my bike! Way! Here we go, look, sun! Coming into sun! Absolutely lovely. But look at them black skies over there. Sunshine now, but them skies look evil. So we're just travelling towards Windermere, A591. I'm going to stop off for some breakfast. I'm looking at the clouds and just seeing if the rain's going to come down. But it looks like the further north we go up towards Keswick, the worse it's going to get. Anyway, breakfast, Windermere, make us decisions on Keswick then. Is he going to piss it down again? Well, an hour and a half on motorway, and it's breakfast time. Can't wait. Well, I think we'll go in for a spot of breakfast. What do you think, folks? I think it looks good. Right, folks, see you in a bit. Well, people, that was a good earned break. A nice breakfast. At what seems to be a fairly new eating place. Very nice. That just makes it easier now the tanks are full to go and have a play on the bike. What a truly wonderful little road. Look at these roads, I just love them. I've been coming up here since I was 16 years old on these roads and loving every second of them. Look at them. Weaving and winding. Looks like there's a lot of cow shit on them. No, but still got the sniffles. There we go, Lake Windermere. There she is, in all her glory. So we're going to go down into Bowness, down the hill. See who else has braved at the morning to come up here. It is a nice place, it's Windermere. Lots of nice eating places. Some of them are a bit choosy. Some of them don't like bikers. I think we're going to be in for the weather today of rainy, dry, rainy, dry. Oh, let's have rainy, dry. Let's have a bit more sun. No, let's have a bit more rain. Just come down there. After turning left off road, indicator still on. Not self-cancelling, you see. Got a little visually. Doesn't always work. Oh, it's a gorgeous place. I just like the houses, the style. I like the stone, the walls, the heritage here is just superb. It's second to none. The building and the infrastructure of the Lake District is a credit to the people who've built it over the years. It's raining again. Oh, I'm getting a bit fed up with this. I want to sit in sun outside of Bowness on Lake, but I don't think we're going to get it. Well, it's really busy up here, I've got to say. There's a lot of people milching about. Look at this, folks. Isn't it beautiful? It's a gorgeous place to be. It's got Victorian buildings. It's got boatyards. It's got, wow, most things you would want. Coach parks and camping places. Cafes, little cafe there, that weren't there last time I came. Okay, back on the trek. So this is bonus in Windermere. Quick whistle stop round the one-way system, and then we're going to head off up towards Keswick, I think. Let's see what Keswick's got to. Fantastic Mustang. Hey, lovely. See, you just come across things like that. Just make your day. Brightens your day. Lifts your head. Makes you want to be alive, doesn't it? People's passions and see if we can go and see Mr. Mustang. There we go. A bit of the lake. And various stops, eating places, and have a pint, have a pub meal, have an ice cream. Got a bit commercialised. Whenever this commercialised, when I were 16, came up here on me first motorcycle, Suzuki TS 100 ERN, little 100cc trail bike. Oh, she were great, she were great. I can't imagine how long it took me to get up here. Of now what takes me on this bike, what, an hour and a half? Well, it took me about 3 hours on TS 100. It's a big hole in the floor. Now I've just gone past a viewing point and I've stopped there before. Quite a nice view over south of the Windermere. Now, an interesting fact, after being in Scotland, there's Loch Lomond, no, it's not Loch Lomond, Loch Ness has got more water in it than all of the Lake District. Just imagine that. One loch in Scotland has got more water in it than all of the Lake District. And I will wow at that. And then when I learnt the second bit, and all of the water in Wales. Wow. Now that is one darn big loch. And that's just a bit mind-blowing for me. Now, I've never been up the shores of Loch Ness, but I've seen it from afar once. So this loop around today is south to north, south of Windermere to North Keswick via Bowness. And it's a lovely little road, this. One is this way round the shores of Windermere, and it's not too fast, it's just steady away. Spectacularly fantastic single track road with absolutely breathtaking views. Oh, look at this place, look at it. Oh my word, you forget how beautiful it is. And it really is stunningly beautiful. And touring on a CBF 1000 like this eats away at the miles. I've probably done about 90 miles because I'm running on just over half a tank. So I've done about 90 miles. So this is 90 miles in, that's going to be 180. So if I go down Honda Pass, we're going to be having 240, 250 miles today. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Hey, look at this lot. I fished off that beach before today. Someone's having all the bungalow re-landscaped with big machines. Little picture place there. Well, it's still not raining. I can't say it's sunny, and my hands are cold. Kirkstone Pass, 3 miles. That's tempting. Kirkstone's tempting. Monumental place, just Kirkstone Pass. Whew. I think the youngsters are starting with the blue rinses early. Well, I think I'm going to just so we parked on this field here. Camped on this field here. This time I came when I was young. Turn down here, I think. See what weather's going to do. Now look at that view. Now I've stopped, it's stopped raining. The question is, do we plod on up there to Keswick or not? One o'clock and time for lunch. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum. When the sun beats down as I lie on my bench. Wow. What do we do? It's raining. It's still raining. I can see it now. Can't see it looking that way, but I can that way. Oh, it's on and off. We'll go up to car park. Oh, I love it. Love it. Love every minute and every second of this. As soon as I clip this, my eyes are shut. We steam up. Because I have got the anti-mist on. No anti-mist today. Oh. Gotta say, 7 miles to Keswick. It's not as bad raining as it were back there. Don't speak too soon. It is beautiful. I'm going to Keswick. Well, Mr. CBF, it's a pleasure to ride you. Look at this, look at these hills, they're beautiful! like something out of Hobbit, isn't it? Never Never Land or Hobbit or... I think this is better suspension. VFR's great, but... This CBF's a little bit more refined in a different way. You've got to own a VFR because it's a V4. You've got to own one for that, just that fact that it's a big V4. When I got up this morning and looked in the garage, the VFR's got a broken mirror. So the problem were I couldn't really take it out because I didn't have a right hand mirror. So I rolled the CBF out, and although I love both the bikes, it's really hard because I compare them. Do I like the VFR or do I like the CBF? Well, I like them both for very different reasons. The VFR's a V4. It's got a growl on it and it's a great touring sports bike. Very comfy. CBF, it's a bit more refined. It's got slightly better brakes. It's a bit smoother. Love them both. Hope you've liked the journey. I've had an awesome day. It's been really good. Take care.